I'm Seth Mischke, the head track and field assistant cross country coach for men and women here at Black Hills State University. I think the main thing we talk about a lot is patience. They come out of high school, whether they were a star or just an also-ran to a certain degree, but they're getting a chance at the next level. They want good things happening right away. From a training standpoint, your body just has to get used to being track and field, from September through May, which is very rarely what anyone does at the high school level.
I'm Matt Tetzloff. I am a graduate assistant for the track and field team here at Black Hills State University. A big thing we like to work on is just running technique. Everything we do in any event, apart from the throws, involves running. So that's kind of that's at the base of everything we do. So, once you focus on that, it kind of gets the ball rolling for the rest of the sport.
My name is Haley Junkie, and I am one of the assistant track coaches here at BH. As a team, our goals are to be hitting our peaks right towards conference time, towards the end of our season. Really getting in there and putting our best foot forward and just building upon how much we've done throughout the whole season, and then having it all come together right at the end of our season so then we can do our best.
Set.
We get kids in, whether they're new or returners, and we give them a little bit of time just to get acclimated to their academic load right away, so we're not going to start track and field on them instantly. Let them get comfortable with their progression there academically, and then we start about the third week of school or so with some preseason stuff, conditioning and whatnot. We just get out balance because we're on one foot trying to throw. We need to wait for that to get down, then we try to push with both feet. Same thing. Yeah, think about pushing that left to the toe board because it drifted over there in the bucket. So the hop is nice, but you get right about here and you got to think about knees together and then push them out. Don't let this keep drifting over in that hole.
100's like 14 something.
Yeah, I mean, it's bound to kind of happen like that.
14,
the more you get into it.
So 5 minutes on this one?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that you.
I'm a new kid.
I know, man. I like it. You running faster?
I hope so. We'll try it out Friday, I guess. Should we do single leg squats? Are we like doing it like this, or do you want it on like a bench?
You can sit on a bench, or you can do like a TRX strap.
Oh, okay. Which one's harder? Probably the bench.
TRX maybe, because you're gonna get lower and it's all body weight.
Okay.
Bailey, go ahead and get in the blocks and come set again. I just want to look at that.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, you can come up. Okay. That was good. On your last one, I mean, granted, it's probably been a while since you've done much of it, but on your last one, you were up way too high, I think. So just be cautious of not getting too high. Because when you get your hips too high, that gun goes off, and the first thing that happens is your hips have to come down a little bit to go. So we just don't want them. I mean, if they're a few inches above your shoulders, that's okay. But first time you were.
Yes, sir.
You're way up, so.
I think I had them back too far.
Did you? Okay.
It was a little more extended. I think that's
Gotcha.
pushed my hips back.
Yeah. So there you go. Now sit down. You can even move up a little bit, so keep your arms kind of at your side. Because if you're too far, sometimes you just
Pull it up.
I don't want you to use your back. Remember, we want to use your leg. So sit there. Hey, same short gang.
Oh,
Hell yeah!
straight up.
So yeah, now the next thing is try and go up fast. You get what I'm saying? Try and be explosive on the way up. Good. There you go. So controlling it down. See how you're shaking? Stabilizing. That's good. Perfect.
You're gonna run fast tomorrow.
Coach, where's that one at?
That looked better.
Okay. I thought you kept my hips a little more in line.
I mean, you don't need to go slow, but just think a little more about being in control when you come
Okay.
set, and I think that's gonna help you a lot.
Okay.
All right, Brittany, remember you're a sprinter.
Indoor week. There we go. Yeah, now we landed open, but at least we had this moving up. So now try to land closed and move that up. Okay?
You get it? Now you're getting more 90 degree in that leg instead of being up so high. It's just a little tougher, but hey, we can handle it. Control down, explode up. So toe straight, toe straight. So I want you to keep this right here. So don't let your, when you do that, you're opening your hips up. You get what I'm saying? You want to say, there you go, and then up. You can even move this leg out just a little bit. Oh, too far. There you go. Control it down, balance, stabilize. Down slow and then drive up to the top. Good. How's that feel, all right?
Yeah.
Break good?
Good.
Okay, on your marks. Set. Good. Kelsey, you're driving well. You're coming on a little rounded back like a cat. Okay, so really think about big chest plate so we're more flat in the back and so we're not kind of hunched over. Okay.
It's low, isn't it? No! Like you're actually like going right now because now you get the 90 degree. No, when you sit on the bench, you're like this high. So you're not. It just hurts more. I'm sorry. Hey, if it feels good, you ain't doing it right.
I didn't know.
Always first one back is kind of a, hodgepodge. It's, what do you want to put kids in? How many do you want to do as far as races go or events go? Again, coming off of break, they're going to be rested typically. No one's going to be overtrained necessarily at that point. How much? I'm watching some weight throw.
We're really excited coming into this weekend. Had a long break. Had a good meet back in December before taking off for Christmas, and I think the kids are itching to get back on the track for sure. Both from the sprint side and distance side, I've gathered that everyone's ready. Everyone's had good training over break. So really we're coming back seeing where we're at.
You just got to keep pushing it before you swing. Okay, so let's just. Well, yeah, when you do swing, it's, we kind of get into this position, it just kind of stalls it out. So arms up will help. It wasn't all the way up.
Yeah. Okay.
But you just got to keep pushing that pole to the bar as you swing and through the whole vault. We just don't want to punch and then start to pull away from that bar. I got to keep moving to it.
You got to get that full swing and then
Yeah.
I'm going to get you. Your first lap will be a little long. Okay. There you go, 40. Nice, Nicole. Find your rhythm, but stay on the edge.
Let's go, Jess!
Good. Good. Hey, good. Aggressive. I like the way you raced. Good. Way to get after it.
that was good.
Zoe, way to race. Way to race.
Drive, drive, drive. Get off, sprint, sprint. Let's go. Here we go. Finish hard, go. Megan looks strong.
That was a little rough.
That's all right. It's all right.
Towards the end, I tried to think about sprinting, but
I know, I was yelling at you. I'm like, sprint, get off the hurdle, sprint.
yeah, I think it was like this one that I had like a huge land
And yeah, you kind of
really off.
Yeah, you kind of got in that oh, I gotta get 3 steps into the next hurdle. It was kind of just like that rhythm instead of like that boom, 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 like sprint. It was just kind of like that boom, boom, boom.
I agree.
Yeah, but no, it's okay. We have some things to work on, but you did good today.
Christine, way to roll, 43 flat. This is gonna be fast. Great job, Tori, great job.
God, you talked about 11:04 before the meet.
I got this.
Girls, you ran really, you ran so smart. I mean, just.
It was fun. I was a little nervous being behind Christine for a while, but it worked.
I didn't know what I was doing, so.
But didn't it feel easy?
Yeah.
Even pace like that?
Yeah.
And then when
It
you
was
can
nice.
go, then you can go.
Yeah.
In the RMAC, I mean, every event is competitive. For us, personally for us here at BH, we're definitely ahead of where we were last year. And it's going to put us in a position to be more competitive with the other schools. But from a track and field, cross country standpoint, the RMAC is arguably the toughest conference in Division II. which is good for us, but it's also, I mean, it makes going to a conference meet difficult and competitive and fun, but just that much more work needs to be put in to be successful at this level.
You know, does the athlete and the coach get along? You know, you feel like there's good vibes coming from your program. You know, as a coaching staff together, are they working hard for the athletes? Are the athletes working hard for the coaches in return? You know, and I think we're working hard to provide that kind of environment here. And the more consistent we can be at that, and the more good vibes that can be spread out there from our athletes to their friends, the better. You know, it gives us a better chance to get better kids here and be better in general, which is the ultimate goal. Be the most competitive team we can in our conference, in our division, and you know, that's the challenge.